Good morning. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller, and today I'm going to be doing the second half of last week's What Solds, which was for February 11th through the 13th. Alright, if you see my eyes go that way, I've got a little board here that I write everything down so that I have the accurate prices for what things sold for, because it's not always accurate on the screen. If you're new to my channel, I haven't done this in a while, but my name is Rebel. I have been selling on eBay. Next month will be 23 years. My husband and I do reselling as a team. It is our primary income, and you know, we enjoy our life. We homeschool the youngest now, and we get to go visiting and sourcing and doing all types of stuff on our own schedule. But it's been many years to get to this I guess comfort level would be a good word. But life is good for us. I have been doing these YouTube things since April of last year. My husband talked me into doing it, and believe me, I was very scared in the beginning, but I have loved meeting the people that I have met through this channel, and just enjoy this tremendously, and especially the lives that we've been doing. So if you haven't caught any of my lives, I have been doing like a working live show Wednesday mornings at 11. This will be the fourth week this week coming up. Elizabeth and Lori have been joining me, and we just kind of sit and talk and chat and answer questions and just, you know, do some work. Usually I'm doing my shipping. Whew. Shipping. I know I said this on the last video, but I got my payout this morning for, I guess it's like 2 days ago, $27, y'all. It is what it is, right? This video that I'm about to show you, the What Solds, I think I only have like 24 to share. I had a whole lot of littles, which, you know, I'm just trying to do that to get the conversion going, getting sales. But it's still been tough. But it all adds up in the end, and you know, I'm good. I'm just working towards fourth quarter again. I keep telling you all that. I'm just working fourth quarter because I'm a toy reseller for the most part. And so that's what I'm working towards. Hopefully there won't be any issues this next coming fourth quarter. I did a whole lot of Posh though, cross-listing. I have decided Posh is my new friend. I ain't sold anything there yet, but yesterday I put maybe about 120 listings, all clothes. I'm going to start with clothes, but I think I'm going to put a lot of stuff over there. I'm hoping, you know, it's going to be my new thing, because Facebook has just dwindled down to hardly anything. I've got one thing to share with you from last weekend. And then Mercari and Bonanza, it's hit and miss. I think I've sold more on Bonanza, though, this year than I have Mercari. So, you know, crosslist. That's what I'm going to do. That's the name of the game, and we'll see how Posh works for me. All right. I did have some clothing sales that, you know, they're blah. But I did have one thing I'm going to share with you. But all in all, you know, it is what it is. We keep on working, right? All right, let's get going. I think that was all I was going to talk about. Oh, and in all of these sales, I'm not going to show them to you, but a weekend of sales, and I had 2 returns. One was didn't like, and the other one was my child bought this. Returns, part of the game, right? But I've just seen, I think now I've had like 4 this month. It's okay. 4 is okay. I've talked about this before because I offer free returns. I'm still making more money on the discount that I get than I'm actually for the return shipping. So that's how you got to look at it, right? But it's annoying. And they're on my block bidder list. When they do that to me, block bidder list. They won't do it again. All right. First item here. Again, this is one of those, I didn't know who the manufacturer is. It's still sold. This is a green and yellow vintage plush dog. and I ended up taking a best offer of $8.50 on it. I'm all about taking the lowball or offers right now, especially when I don't, there's no comps for this when I don't even have a manufacturer. So $8.50 for a 9-inch plush, I'm good. These are 2 Aurora dog plush that I ended up putting together. Just yesterday's video was 2 little horse that I put together. The horse sold for $8 and I took a best offer of $8 also on these 2 dogs. I only have like probably a quarter in them because I get them usually at the bins. This is a Fisher-Price chair for one of the kingdoms. It was from 2009 and it sold for $9.15. I'm all about listing smalls by themselves or in small lots, and I do well with them. This is a Thai Hello Kitty. It was listed for a while, and then all of a sudden I got an offer, and I counter offered, and then then I got another offer on it, and it sold for $7.25. This, I believe, was from my online estate sale through HiBid. This was from Trudy. It was one of those advertising plush for Medico security locks. I ended up taking a best offer of $10 on it. And then this Carhartt jacket we picked up. I think Robert picked it up and I don't remember where, but he said he paid $10 for it. It did have its tag still attached. I got an offer, which I did accept. It was for $60 because she said she wasn't sure if it was going to fit, even though I have measurements in there, but she was willing to take the risk. So when she said that, I thought, hopefully I'm not going to get a return on this. So I did accept her $60 offer and it was out the door. I picked this up at, I believe, an estate sale. Probably paid $1 or $2 for it. It is from Enesco. It was a little music box, glass cat box, and I took a best offer of $20 for it. I love buying the little music boxes, and I like Enesco. They also put out a lot of knickknacks and figures and Christmas ornaments, and I like to pick it up. But they also do, I think, some of the Precious Moments stuff. These are the Tonka Pound Puppies. I'd usually put these in lots, the dogs and the cats. I have another bunch of them sitting over here ready to get something done with them, get them listed. These had issues, some discoloration. One of them, the ear needed a repair on it. But I still ended up taking a best offer of $22 for them. And I see these all over the place, the dogs and the cats. This is, again, I probably got these in a bag of baby toys. I ended up putting them all together. There were 28 little links that you can use to hook toys to strollers and inside your car and cribs and everything. I ended up I sold them for the $9.15. This is a little figure from our sourcing trip. This is Babylon Boo from Monsters, Inc. Little 4-inch figure, and I sold her for a best offer of $6. But it was, look, 4 pictures. Front, I took a picture of her face. I took a picture of the back, which I should have rotated that, and then with a tape measure. That easy. Probably, 30 seconds, and then type it up, bag it, put it away. I'll do that all day long. They're easy. I love smalls. This is a Folkmanis skunk plush hand puppet. Love the brand. Sometimes you'll see it as Folkmanis Folk Tales. Almost always on the tag, it will tell you exactly what it is, what it's called. But just very cute. But I ended up selling this for $13.45. This is a viewer purchase. Thank you, Chantel. She said that these are Kellogg's. They came from cereal boxes. I did end up finding a Thing 1 and a Thing 2 in 2 separate sourcing purchases. She sent me a best offer of $7, which I accepted, but she said they're going to be the star in one of her videos. So if I remember, I'll try to get Robert to go ahead and put her channel down in the comments also for this item. But thank you. This is Dan D. This is Sad Honey. There's a boy that's called Sad Sam. They're both these type dogs. I've forgotten. It's gone over right now. Like a hound dog, maybe. No, I'm probably way wrong. But this is an 8-inch plush, and she sold for $8.96. This was a little Gymboree finger puppet. I like to find plush that have the Gymboree tag on them. 3.5 inches. This sold for $11.66. This was from my online estate sale, advertising plush for Termidor termite. It was an 8-inch plush. I ended up with 2 of them, and I sold this one for $13.45. This is Lovey from Carter's, little girl with the black polka dots. Love Loveys. Pick them up all the time. A lot of times, especially with the ones with the satin background, you're going to see snags in them. I always put in the listing that there are some snags to the satin side, and it's never been an issue. But I ended up selling it for $13.45. This too was from my online estate sale. These were a lot of 5 bulls from advertising plush. It's I guess pharmaceutical, Arthrotech. And I kept finding 1 and 2, and then I'd make the lot bigger, and then I'd find another one and I'd make the lot bigger. Eventually they did sell though, and I took a best offer of $25 for the 5 of them. This is another Lovey, Mont Stefant cow, and it sold for $13.45. Here's another tie. It's from the Attic Treasures series. This was just a cute little gray cat. It was 12 inches, so not the little beanies. 12-inch plush, and it sold for $16.16. And then, oh, one more. Another Lovey. This is Baby Starter Sock Monkey. I picked them up. They're my bread and butter. They sell. You know, it doesn't take very long. There's lots of them. I find some that are different colors, some that had like a sunflower on it. This is just one of the basic ones, and it sold for the $8.05. Now here's my 2 big eBay sales, and then I also had a really good Etsy one to share. All right, first one, and I thought of Lori, who is with me on Wednesdays, because she said she just recently found a pharmaceutical coffee mug. I'm forgetting who she said it was now, but she listed it for like $100 some. I found these 2. These also were from my online estate sale. These were for Protonics. I just decided to put them together in a lot. They've probably been listed almost since the beginning when we did that, probably May or June of last year. And all of a sudden, $62.95 for these 2 coffee mugs. Can't beat that. And then here's my big sale. This is from North American Bear Company. I had it listed on Mercari, Facebook, and eBay, but it ended up selling on eBay. Definitely keep an eye out for these. They are called Sleepyhead Bunnies. I think they come in a couple of colors. They're amazing. It took, I had so many offers and so many people expressing interest, but nobody was anywhere close to what I wanted to sell it for. And it ended up selling for the $89.96. So that was excellent, excellent. But this is from North American Bear Company, and they're musical. I think you pull the back on them. And then my one Facebook order, Robert picked this up. Oops, I forgot to turn my phone off, but that's a nice sound. Robert picked this up at an estate sale. I want to say we paid $3, maybe $4 for it. But it was a marble sleeping bag. When I pulled it out to take pictures, I don't think it had ever been used. It was in excellent condition. I ended up selling it for $22 on Facebook. And then this. This is by Well Made Toys. I have found these dolls in smaller versions. I want to say maybe 12 or 14 inches. They have the rubber face, but the rest of them is all cloth. But this one was 22 inches, so almost 2 feet, from 1994, and it sold on Etsy for $71.95. Amazing. All right, so that's all of my shares for you. I think I did 40 some yesterday and only 20 some today. It is what it is. I'm still working. I'm going to do a whole bunch of cross listing to Poshmark today. I think I'm just going to do everything over there. I ain't figured out the whole bundles and all of that stuff. I've got a friend who does Poshmark. I've got a couple of friends I've been kind of checking with to make sure I'm doing everything. I figured out how to bulk share today or yesterday from one of them. So I did that today. I'm going to try to do that a couple of times. I only have like 140 some listings on there, so it's not too hard just to click, 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 and then hit the button and let it process through. So I'm hoping to get a sale here in the next, week or so. I'm just day 2, so I'm good. But let's all get to work, right? I got lots to do today. I was listing this morning, but I couldn't get my pictures to load on eBay. I wonder if anybody else was having that. I even restarted my computer and it would get to 16% on the first picture and then nothing. Wouldn't finish. So I haven't tried. I just got home, did a little grocery shopping, and now I'm gonna get some work done. All right. Bye.